Hey guys, this is Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me for another edition of iStampin Live. But I'm back with a really cute project. But before we get started, I've got some things that I want to share with you. First being the winner from the iStampin Live, which would have been 2 weeks ago. So Barbara Romano, if you are watching, congratulations, you are the winner. So I will reach out to you, or if you happen to be watching, just send me a DM with your mailing address so that I can send your free gift in the mail. And then as always, for those of you who are watching, or if you're watching this recorded, to enter in this week's giveaway, you will want to hit the share button, which is right down by the comments, and just type in that you shared, and that will let me know, and I will put your name in for the giveaway for next week. Okay, the other thing that I want to share really quick, I've got my little agenda to keep myself on track, are our bonus days. So we have until next week. Let's see, today's the 21st, so what is the last day of the month? That's going to be next Friday. So we have just about a week and a half left for you to take advantage of bonus days. And the way that I've been explaining bonus days to my customers is it's like Kohl's Cash. So for every $50 that you spend, you're going to receive a $5 coupon via email, and then you will be able to redeem these starting next month. So from all month of September, you can redeem them. And if you have multiple coupons, you can redeem them all at the same time. So you don't have to put in multiple orders to do one coupon at a time. So that's great. So that goes through the August 31st, so a week from this coming Friday. So once you shop in my online store, it automatically populates that and you will get your coupon. And then finally, before we get started on the project, I just want to let y'all know that your holiday catalogs are going out in the mail. Hey Barbara, hey Michelle, how are y'all this afternoon? Your holiday catalogs are going out in the mail, and I have had to revamp my preferred customer program. In the past, I've always said that you are a preferred customer of mine if you spend $50 with me within a 6-month period before tax and shipping. Because the cost of shipping has increased so much, I am having to change that to 3 months. So I hate to do that, but guys, it's just gotten so expensive that I'm actually losing money. And you know, I do this as a business, and I can't be losing money and taking money away from my family. So if you're not a preferred customer but would like to receive a holiday catalog from me, all I ask is for you to pay the shipping. These are really inexpensive. It's running about $2.50 a catalog. So if you would like to receive a catalog and you don't have a current Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and at the time you can't become a preferred customer, I will be more than happy to send a catalog to you at no charge. I just ask for you to pay the shipping. And also, if you are a preferred customer of mine and will be receiving a catalog, please make sure that your updated mailing address is correct, because that's where I will be getting those addresses. I'll be getting them from your account, and I would hate to mail this to you and your address is incorrect. All right, guys, so this is the card that we are making. This is using the Color Your Seasons bundle. We've got until a week from this Friday for you to take advantage of it. So it comes with, well, it doesn't. If you choose the bundle, it comes with these 2 stamp sets and then this lovely framelit set. I love the framelets. I think that's the whole reason why you buy this stamp set. I think I've probably said that again. But I saw this card on Pinterest. I have to give Mary Fish credit for it. I did change it up a little bit and the colors. But one of the things that I'm using is our product of the week is the In Color Embossing Powder. So I used Grapefruit Grove on this, and I thought it matched perfectly with the powder pink and the Calypso Coral. So that's the nice thing about our colors, is that if it's not an exact match, you can really they complement each other very well. So let me show you the items that you're going to need to make this card, and then we'll get started. So how is everybody's day going? Are y'all having a nice Wednesday? I was going to say Monday. It's not Monday yet. All right, so I am starting off with a piece of Pool Party cardstock. This is going to be a top folding card. So how I created that is I cut this in half. So this measures 11 inches by 4 1/4. I scored it at 5 1/2, and I will crease it with my bone folder. And the one thing that I love about this stamp set is that you can obviously get started on on your holiday cards now, but this is an everyday card, and that's the great thing about this, is that there's so many what's the word I'm looking for? So many instances that you can actually use this stamp set. It's not just for, you know, Thanksgiving or holiday cards. Okay, the next thing I've done is cut a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock, and this is going to measure just 1/4 inch smaller, so this is 5 1/4 by 4. And then you will also need powder pink, and this measures 5 by 3 3/4. So what we can do, let me go and show you everything first before we start building our card. Then what I've done here is I've just got a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to just manually cut this down. This isn't, you know, the little thank you sentiment where I stamped it. I just eyeball that. So let's see. Let me grab my ruler. And if y'all like exact measurements, now each one's going to be completely different, but I can kind of tell you. So this is 1 inch by about what is that? 3 5/8. So that kind of tells you. All right, so you're going to need Whisper White. I am pulling out the Petal Pink and Silver Baker's Twine. The oh, they're up here. For your inks, since we're going to be doing some embossing, you're going to need Versamark. And for the sentiment, I am using Pool Party. I've got my Grapefruit Grove embossing powder here, and I'm also going to be using my embossing buddy. And then for the sequins, to give the flowers a little bit of bling or sparkle in the middle, I'm using our brand new basic adhesive-backed sequins. So on the inside, let's see, how many do you get? You get 250, and you've got 5 different colors. I'm using these kind of iridescent sequins. It really pairs well with the Pool Party. But you've got 5 different colors, and they are, like I said, they are adhesive backed. So I'm going to just stick that one right back there. And then really the only other thing that you're going to need is just your adhesive. I just used snail and some Stampin' Dimensionals. All right, so now we can get started. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I'm getting old. My eyes are going bad. All right, so let's go ahead and just attach. Oh, and you're going to need your heat tool also to do your embossing. So I've got that right here. I think that's everything. I usually forget something, but if I do, I'll remember and tell you. Let's see. So Anna says, finally no rain here in Georgia and the humidity is low. Oh gosh, I'm jealous of the low humidity. What, it's almost 4:15. The sky's getting dark out there. I'm surprised I don't hear any rumbling yet. It's about time for our normal afternoon shower thunderstorm. It's 88 degrees, so it's still hot here. But gosh, I can't wait for the low humidity, no humidity. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna be using the large floral, let me grab the stamp set really quick. We're gonna be using this large floral image right here. So it does take up quite a bit of the powder pink panel. So I'm just gonna rub my embossing buddy all the way across this piece of cardstock. And then I've got my Versamark ink, and my stamp is right here. So is everyone getting excited for the holiday catalog? Whoops, excuse me. Not too much longer, and y'all will be able to start ordering from it. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to see it. You probably, who knows, the catalog may be online already. It seems like, you know, somebody always puts it up there early. Okay, let's see here. So I am just going to stamp this right here in the center. And I know you probably can't see much, but let me get my little powder tray. Now, the one thing that I will say about this image is because the line art is so thin, when you go to emboss it, it's kind of, or when you go to use your heat tool with it, it's kind of hard to tell when the powder has melted because it's so thin. So, like when I was making my sample cards, I touched places that I thought were melted, but they weren't. So, so I'm going to do this on camera, but so you may have to like, you know, rotate it to see if certain sections have melted. So that's the one thing that I will say about this. I mean, it embosses beautifully, but that's the one thing that I will say is that because this image is so thin, I kind of had a hard time distinguishing when it was done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this live. So with our heat tool, if you've never seen this before, we have two settings. The first setting, I like to say, you know, use that with your more delicate papers like vellum. The setting 2, it's perfect for cardstock. So it does take a couple of, you know, it takes a good 15-20 seconds to warm up. And hopefully y'all can hear me. And I'll get this closer so that you can see. Hopefully this is going to come across on camera. But this Grapefruit Grove looks gorgeous on this powder pink. Okay, I think that's done. I'm just going to kind of rotate it and make sure that it's melted everywhere. And it looks like I got it. Can y'all see that? Can you see how pretty that turned out? Let's see there. I think that's, I don't know, can y'all hear the thunder? It's starting to rumble outside. Okay, that looks good. One thing that I did not mention with this, this is I said I was using the Grapefruit Grove in color powder. That set, it comes with all 5 in colors. So it's Grapefruit Grove, Blueberry Bushel, Lovely Lipstick, Pineapple Punch, and Call Me Clover. So it's a nice little combination pack where you'll get all 5 of the colors. All right, so let's bring our card base back in. And when you do emboss, you know, your card stock does get a little warped. It's not anything, you know, major, but I do tend to put a little bit more adhesive on the back side of the panel just to get it as flat as possible. I'm just using snail here. If you want, you can use your tear and tape, adhesive, things like that. And this should, you know, this gets it really nice and flat. So what do y'all think so far? Do you like that color combination? Oh, good. Hey, Megan. Hey, Anna. Hey, Laura. How are you doing? Haven't seen you at the studio, girl. Okay, so we have that done. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in, whoops, I'm just using a scratch piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I am going to make sure that my thank you is straight. Now in the stamp set, You have some really nice sentiments if you didn't want to use thank you. I'm always creating thank you cards because I send out customer cards to on a monthly basis to everyone who's purchased that month. But you have some really pretty other sentiments. You can say, congrats, I just miss you. You're the friend everyone wishes they had you. That would be something really pretty to stamp on the inside as well. But I'm just going to do thank you. And I've got my Pool Party ink right here. And I'm just going to stamp that right here in the middle. Just like so. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my little tabletop trimmer and just cut it down. Hi, Janine. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. Now, here on my sample, I'm going to leave a little bit more space on the left-hand side than I did on the right to allow me to tie the baker's twine around on the left side. So just remember to do that if you like that look. And I'm just going to cut this down. I try to leave a little bit of space on the top and the bottom. I do like to get, you know, fairly close to the script, but I try to keep it as even as possible. But like I said, I just eyeball this, so you know, if it's not perfect, that's okay. And I'm going to cut this down just a tad. Okay, so it's going to look something like that. I'm going to get all this embossing powder off of here. And then I am just going to take the Petal Pink and Silver twine and just cut some. So this is probably about 18 inches. And I usually cut more than what I need when I'm on camera, just because I want to make sure that I can tie a bow easily when I'm on camera. So I've just wrapped that around a couple of times, and now I'm just going to tie a bow. And then I'll cut the tails once I adhere it onto the card. And the silver just looks so pretty, the little metallic threads. So just pull the tails and get your bows to be the size that you want. And I'm just going to scoot this over. And if for any reason, if I felt like I had a little too much on the left-hand side still, I could cut it down, but I think I'm good with that. Okay, so that's going to go right there. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put my sequins on, and I'm going to use a really exciting tool that you will be able to start ordering in the new holiday catalog on September 5th. This is called the Take Your Pick tool. And I showed this when I did my haul when I got back from Alaska. But if you didn't see this, let me show this to you really quick. So this is a tool, if you're familiar with this quick pick or this quick stick from We Are Memory Keepers, it's the same concept where there's putty on the inside, and you'll just screw this and tighten it down and the putty comes out. So if you have like little bitty piece like sequins and stuff like that, you'll be able to pick it up really easily and then place it on your project. The putty is low tack, so that's nice, and it also comes with an extra refill. So you'll get the one that's already in the tool, and then you'll get a second one. And then on the other end is this little tool. So this is a paper piercer, and if you see right here the icons of the lock and unlock, so if you just turn it to the right, it loosens it. And then here's this cute little spatula. And then you'll just, there's these little grooves right here, and you'll just fit that right back in the tool, if I can get it. There we go. And then you'll just lock it. And then the other thing it has, and I must have put it away, it has the scoring tips. So you actually have 5 tools in one. So the little scoring tips are the same. So you'll have the larger size ball and then the small one. But I'm going to use the, actually, you know what? No, I used this side. I'm going to use the little spatula to pick these off because these are adhesive backed, so you kind of have to like scoop underneath to get the glue dot. And I'm just gonna stick those right there in the center of the flower. And I just love this because it does have a little give, so you're able to really get underneath the glue dot, which is perfect. So this is a very, very, very handy little tool. I think everybody's gonna want one of these. It retails for $10, and then you can get the putty refills at the same time. I can't remember what those cost. I forgot to jot that down. So I just put those in the center right there, and then I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and then we'll pop up our sentiment, and then this card will be all done. So I'm just going to put a few right here, and I'm going to use our, grab these, I'm going to use our little mini dimensionals to put some on this edge. So this size works perfect for this. I guess I could have just gotten away with 2, but I'm putting 3 right there. I do tend to use a lot more dimensionals than probably necessary, but I kind of have, you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. It's getting really dark outside. Oh gosh. Then that's just going to go right down here, and I'm going to center the sentiment. I think I'm just a little, I need to move it over just a tad. There we go. Can y'all hear that thunder? The joys of living in Florida. I think I'm going to make that just a little bit smaller. Okay, and then I'm going to cut the tails. And there we go. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I would just do the 5 1/4 by 4 piece in here and just adhere that, and then you could actually do a little bit more stamping, you know, if you wanted to you know, maybe use some of these, or just you know, put this off on the corner. That would be really, really pretty. But what do y'all think? Oh, you can hear it, Jennifer? That is too funny. Yeah, this is what it's like living in Florida. Oh my gosh, lots of rain during this time. All right, well, if y'all like this, give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts, let me get some feedback so I know what y'all like. Hey, Debbie from Michigan, how are you today? And I'm going to go through here and see if y'all have any questions. If you have any questions about anything, you know, let me know. Also, because I've been kind of MIA the last couple of weeks, I have not done a catalog haul from my holiday catalog, just because I know so many have been out there. But if y'all haven't seen them and would like to see the things that I ordered, let me know. Give me some feedback, and I'll be more than happy to do a catalog haul for y'all too. Maybe I'll do a Facebook Live. You know, I don't think I can do it tomorrow because I'm going to be getting my catalogs out, but like Friday. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. Okay, I'm going to go through here, see if there's, can the extra tips be stored? No, Diana, they can't. So this is the box that it comes in. And so this is what I'm doing. So as you can see here, you know, these are pretty long, and you know, it can't go anywhere. So you know, the barrel gets smaller as, you know, when you're using one side to another, so there isn't any little storage feature. That would have been nice, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep the box, and especially this little plastic insert, and just keep, you know, store them that way. But I want to say that this is so comfortable to use. You know, I've got my paper piercer, and this is really nice too. And I do kind of wonder if they're going to do away with the paper piercers, just because this is, you know, an all-in-one tool. But it is so ergonomically comfortable to use in your hands. So I really hope that, you know, if y'all are looking for a really nice, well-made tool, that you'll give this a shot. It's just, and you know, you've got really nice caps, so especially when you're using the paper piercer, you've got a little safety cap that will keep your hands and anybody else protected. So, okay, let me see what else. I hope that answers your question, Diana. Oh, thanks, Megan. I'm glad you liked the colors. The Blended Seasons, which is an exclusive stamp set that you can get through the end of this month. So a week from this Friday, this promotion will be ending. It has a beautiful coordinating framelit set that you can get, along with some new watercolor pencils that are in different colors. So all of that goes through the end of August. And with the bundle, as always, when you purchase it together, you do save 10%. All right. Well, again, let me just point out to you that if you get the bundle, you will get a bonus day coupons, because the bundle's a little over $64. So for every $50, so you'd get a $5 coupon that you can use in September. And then again, like I said, if you would like to receive an holiday catalog and you're not one of my preferred customers, you can either pay for shipping, which is about $2.50 a catalog, and I'll send this to you for free, or if you want to place a $50 order in my online store, you will automatically become a preferred customer, and I will send the catalog and shipping to you complimentary. So here again is our beautiful card, and I hope y'all have a great day. Hey, Donna, I'm watching from Australia. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I guess it's, is it the middle of the day on Thursday in Australia? I don't know what the time difference is between here and Australia on the East Coast, but I know it's a lot. All right, guys. Oh, well, thank you, Diana. I appreciate it. I'm glad that y'all liked this project. Well, I will be back on Friday. Y'all let me know if you want to see a catalog haul. If not, no big deal. But I will be back on Friday with another project. Oh, it's morning. Oh, 6:30. Girl, what are you doing up? Oh, my gosh. Well, I guess 6:30 is not too. I would be up too. So, well, I'm glad that you're joining me first thing in the morning. All right, well, ladies, have a great rest of your day and a beginning of your day in Australia. And I will see y'all later. Thanks, guys. Bye.